Hello and welcome to a showcase and a playthrough video of the game called Kravenblood. So, as many of you know, a long time ago, a few years ago, I made a game called Ragemore, and it was a game of 18 cards. It became quite popular, and now I decided to make another one, game of 18 cards. The Ragemore was set in a, let's say, Dark Souls universe. So since I'm actually playing some Bloodborne, on my computer right now, I decided maybe I can actually make a game with that theme too. So this is the product of that, and I'm gonna show you the cards I have made and how it plays. So this is a game for a one-player solo game of 18 cards, and these are the cards. I can show you a bit closer. We have these beasts and we have a hunter. Also, these beast cards are double-sided, so on the other side you have the human side of the beast. There are 15 beast human sides, so double-sided, and 3 of these hunter cards, which represents your hunter actions. So let me set up the game, and the rest I'm going to explain as we go, so we don't lose too much time. So the game setup is quite simple. You're going to take these action cards for your hunter, which represents you. You don't have to shuffle them on anything. The only thing you need to know is they are double-sided too. So on one side there are 3 types: attack, insight, and defense. And there is a strong attack, large insight, strong defense, and the other side is a weak attack, small insight, and weak defense. So you're gonna set up these cards. You're gonna put them in the row in front of you, in any positions as you see fit, just to be in one line. Doesn't really matter which one's gonna be first or the last. And then you're gonna flip them all to the strongest side, and you can distinguish that with this little icon of the brush with the lady. You can see here on the top left corner. So these are your actions. You're gonna spread them like this in front of you. Then you're gonna take a beast deck. That's how I call it, on the beast side. So all the cards in this deck are on their beast sides. You're gonna shuffle this deck, and then from the bottom of the deck you're gonna draw 3 cards, and you're gonna set a side deck nearby. 3 cards here in front of you represents the hunting zone. So this here space in front of you is called hunting zone. In this zone you cannot have the beast and human beast adjacent to a beast, or human adjacent to a human. So going from left to right, you're gonna leave a beast, flip 1 card to the human side, and then again you're gonna have a beast. So you're always gonna have 2 beasts and 1 human in this hunting zone. And then, as the last thing you need to do, you're gonna take another card from the bottom of the deck, and you're gonna use this card for 2 purposes. First purpose, you will check this little arrow here with the number, see, and looking from right over the left you're gonna count. So it says 2, so you're gonna go 1, 2, and you're gonna flip that card in your action, your hunter action cards. You're gonna flip it on the weaker side. So you're never gonna start with all your strong actions at the beginning of your game. It's always going to be 1 card that's going to be weakened. And then you're going to take this card, and it's going to be your first card in your tableau, because below here under our actions we're going to build our little tableau by putting and sliding cards from the right side and from the left side and from the right side. Okay, and you'll see how that works. All right, and that's the setup of the game. So basically, spread your actions, shuffle a deck, get 3 from the bottom, put a beast, human beast, then draw another card from the bottom, see which card is going to be weakened, and then set the first card of your tableau like this. Alright, so what are we trying to do in this game? So we're trying to build out tableau, adding these symbols or runes in this game, that's how they're called, from the right side of the tableau, and some beasts will actually attack us and gonna form damage to a hunter from the left side of the tableau by sliding them below. You'll see how that works. If we manage to acquire enough runes to score more than damage, then we're gonna win the game. But there are three things that can happen that you're gonna lose the game, and I'm gonna speak of them as we play through. So let me introduce you with the cards first. So let's look at the beast cards. Each beast card has main damage here in the left corner, and lower damage they're gonna do if you manage to stun the beast, and you'll see how that works. So right now this beast can hurt me for 3 damage, or if I stun it, and this is how you stun the beast, you rotate it 100 degrees, it's gonna be only 1 damage. Besides that, each beast card has 2 symbols or runes on these corners, which we can also use to add to a tableau. They have an event, which you need to have a rule book close by because all the events are listed in the rule book, and this little arrow which is used just to activate the events on other cards. For the human side of the card, it's all the runes, but there are 2 types, white runes and which glowing, which are important, and these are like support runes, and you'll see how that works. You're also gonna collect these 2. Of course, each of these human cards also has an event that can be activated, and you notice also a little crystals in these corners on the top and on the bottom of the card, and I'm going to explain what they do also. Alright, on the hunter cards you have, as I said, strongest action and the weakest action on the other side. You have text that tells you what the action do, and you have health of your hunter, and the health of your hunter is basically a sum of all these health points that you have on the card. Right now I have 14 health, but that could change from turn to turn as we flip the cards using the actions, and that's also important for the game. Alright, so on the first turn we have few phases we need to go through the turn. First phase is always the event phase. What you do is you look at this little arrow on the top card on this deck, from which you're gonna add more cards as the turn progresses. It says 2 and pointing here, so we count from right to left, 1, 2. So this is the event that's going to be activated at the beginning of this turn. The P letter means pale moon, which means all the beasts will be turned into human side, which is pretty good for us. That's a pretty good event for us. Nice starting of the game. So I'm going to just do that. All the beasts just turn into the humans. So now I'm actually safe from the beast. Nice thing. Alright, and now I can do up to 2 actions, but I always have to do at least 1 action. How do we do actions? So after we do the event, it is up to the player to choose 1 or 2 actions. And if I use an action from a card, I flip the card, and then I have to use another card. I cannot flip the card again to use the action on the other side. Once you flip the card, it is like locked for you, so you have to do some other actions from the other cards. So let's see what I have here. So I have a large insight which says say 1 human or say 1 stunned beast. Now in this game there is hunt, stun and save, but the hunt means flip the beast card to the human side, save means take the human or the beast card into your tableau, and stun means just rotate the beast card, as I already show you, 180 degrees. I didn't want to use flip, rotate and that. I just use save, hunt and stun for the thematic purposes, but that's what they mean. All right, so with the large insight, I can say one human, so any of these to put it in my tableau, or say one stun beast. Right now there are no stun beasts. Here weak defense just says stun one beast, and strong attack gives me ability to hunt one beast, and then I may stun another beast. So pretty good. So I can flip one beast and then I rotate the other one so I don't take too much damage from it. Right now we don't have any beast, so what I'm gonna do only one action. I'm gonna do large insight. It gives me ability to save one human, so I'm gonna flip that and I'm gonna save one of these humans. Now this is the time I want to look these signs. Already I have one of these runes in play and they all have a name. This one is called Celestial, this one's called Eldritch, Hunter, this one is Destiny. This one is basically like a wild card, it can be anything, and there is also Beast. And I think that's all. Let me just check. I think that's all, but if I forget something, if we see any other new runes, I'm gonna just tell you, like if something new, but there's only 5 of them, so I think that's all right now. We see them all right now. So what I'm trying to do, I want to collect runes to score big amounts of points. Now one rune for itself is just 1 point. If I have 2 of the same in connected, that's 2 points. If I have 3 of the same, that's 4 points, and if I have 4 different, that's 6 points. So thinking about that, right now I would probably want to have maybe a celestial sign, so I can save this lady here and do this. And now since this is a wild, it could be celestial and celestial rune, so I already have 2 points if I want to do that. I can also start just building. Also, when you adding these runes, when you adding humans to your tableau, you can rotate them. So this could be Celestial and Hunter runes. So maybe I'm trying to build 4 different, right? Maybe I'm trying to do that. But in this case, I think I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna explain later why. Because I'm trying to do maybe 4 of a kind, 4 different for 6 points, and this rune here is also give me like a wild, which I can also build some points down here if I want to. You'll see how that works. So this is the card I'm gonna save, and that's it. I'm not gonna do any other action. So I done a large insight, I flipped the card. I cannot do it again. I can either stun a beast, which we don't have, or hunt something. We don't have any beasts, so that's going to be end of my turn. Now in the end of my turn, first thing we're gonna check is my health equal or lower than the damage I currently have. I have only 3 damage, but my health is, as you can see, 7 and 6, 13. So yes, my health is higher than the current damage, so I'm still alive. Otherwise, anytime when you in the end of turn check and summarize all the damage you have in your tableau, if it's equal or higher, your hunter is dead and it's a game over for you. So it is not fine. Another thing we check is do we have 3 beasts that I managed to escape, and you'll see how the beasts escape during the game. Right now we don't have any beasts that escape. You can keep it close by, like a side deck, so I'm still good. But if in any time you have 3 or more beasts that manage to escape, you also lose the game immediately, so you just stop. And the last thing I'm gonna explain as we come to the end of the game, which I'm hoping I'm gonna just build a tableau and survive. All right, after that we're gonna check these little crystals here on the both sides, starting from the left side and then going to the right side, but only for the last cards in a row. Here I don't have anything. Here I have a red and a white, which doesn't give me anything, but below I have two reds. Two reds will activate something, and it's called ambush. So I will have to add a beast. If I had any, I would have to add leftmost beast into the tableau. But I don't have any beasts, so this will not activate. And we are fine. We can go to another turn. We're gonna take these cards, pushed with the new one, and then again you flip the first one to the beast side. This will stay the human, and then we have another beast. Again, we check for the event. Is the second card, so 1, 2. This will event activate. This means shuffle, taking all the cards, pushing them on the B side. You shuffle and you remake your zone again. So that was our event. So that's gonna mess up your plans if you had maybe some plans to get a specific human. All right, I have two pretty dangerous beasts. One is here can deal me 5 damage, or 3 if it's stunned, and this one's always going to deal me 2 damage. So let's see what I can do. I can save one human, I can stun one beast, and I can also, I have weak defense, and I can but I have a strong attack. I can hunt one beast, and then I may stun another beast. Well, I will use my strong attack and hunt this beast, meaning flipping it. And then I'm gonna use my small insight. I'm gonna save one human. Now, maybe I should use this too. Then you may stun another beast. Let's say I did that and I stunned this, and I'll explain why. Although, alright, it's not gonna make any difference, but yeah, I'm gonna save one human. So I have here 2 of these humans, and again I'm looking what I want. I kind of want to take this one because, as I said, I'm trying to build where I have 4 different. I can also take this one and rotate it. And now I'm looking also for the crystals because I don't want to get 2 of the red right now. But I think it's it's gonna happen anyway. I'm not so sure I can prevent that. Well, in that case, I will take this one, and I'm gonna rotate it like this. As I said, I'm building 4 different. That's it. And then this. I'm not doing any more actions. This beast, it is the leftmost beast, it's gonna attack me, so it's gonna come into the blow for this side. Bam. 5 damage. I have more than 5 health. I'm still safe. Nothing. No 3 or more beasts didn't flee. And then we activate these crystals. But check this out. This is a good example. Right now, on the right side, we have a white, and this one can be wild. So this is a white crystal and a red crystal. They are like they are adjacent, they are sensed. But there is a hierarchy when you executing these, because you cannot execute both of them. I have a white and red crystal right now. So it goes black, red, white, then if I have 2 of these with a little star inside. Right now I have a white and red, but red's gonna activate before white. So this one below is the only one that's gonna activate. It means add another beast. I don't have any, so nothing there. On the other side, same thing, 2 red and nothing here because there is a different. I would need to add another beast if there is any. There is not. We skip that too, so we are kind of safe. All right, I'm gonna push this. Add new cards, beast, human, beast. All right, let's see the event. It is a 3rd card. So 1, 2, 3. This is a beast moon. It's gonna turn all humans into beasts. So we have all the beasts right now. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Well, I have a only weak attack and weak defense, so that's a problem. I'm gonna do a weak attack, meaning hunting one beast. This one is the worst one. Actually, let's hunt this one. And then I have weak defense. I can stun one beast. I'm gonna stun this one here. So it's gonna deal me only 1 damage. I cannot save any humans because I only have 2 actions. So now the leftmost beast is gonna attack this dog. Will come and it's gonna enter here. Bam. Alright. 6 damage. I have more than 6. I'm still alive. Let's check what will activate. We have a white crystal and nothing here. So white crystal is actually good for me. It's gonna add leftmost NPC to my tableau. So I will still get this lady. And I'm actually gonna use it like this. Bam. Oh well. Yeah, it's not gonna make any difference. Actually, it will. Okay, yeah, let's do it like this. All right, so that pushed this here. So now I have also the event here with 2 red crystals, but also 2 black. Remember, this is a vial, so when they are adjacent, it's gonna take the color of the one adjacent. And here he goes black, red, white, then if you have 2 of these with a little star. So black will activate, and black means the one beast from the top of the deck will flee. So this guy is gonna go and flee. So I already have 1 card that managed to flee. Alright, let's fill this and flip. Event says a 3rd card, so 1, 2, 3. L means a lost. So 1 NPC or human on my right side of the tableau will be returned on the bottom of the deck, and I can choose which one, which is really bad. Okay, let's take, let me see something. Let's actually take this one. And when you return it in the deck, you just flip it on the, oof, that's a big one, to B side and put it on the bottom of the deck. So that was the event. Let's see what I have with my, I do have all my strong actions right now, so that's good. So I will hunt 1 beast and then I'm gonna stun 1 beast. I'm gonna hunt this one and I'm gonna stun this one because it's gonna be 0 damage to me. And then I can say 1 human or say 1 stun beast. I'm gonna say 1 human. And I'm gonna take this one. No, I don't want that one actually. This one. Ooh. Well, maybe like this. Actually, let's do it like this. Alright, and now this bee is gonna attack me. It's still damage 6 against my 13. I'm still alive. On this side, we have red and white, which is not, but we have 2 black, and 2 black means another bee is gonna flee. That's the effect of the black crystal. And on this side, we have nothing here, but we have a red, and that means add another beast, but I don't have any in the line, so nothing happens there. So yeah, let's go to the next turn. And the game will end naturally once you can't fill in any more cards in your hunting zone. So beast, NPC, beast. All right, let's see the event. A third card, so 1, 2, 3. That's another lost of mine humans, so I have to discard one. Let's actually take the last one. Turn it into beast, put it on the bottom. That's really bad. Okay, I'm losing these. I'm losing points. And now let's, and already I have 2 beasts that I managed to flee. All right. I will do weak attack and hunt 1 beast. I'm gonna hunt this. And then I'm gonna do strong defense. I'm gonna stun 1 beast or hunt 1 stun beast. So I can only stun this one. Alright, that's all I can do. So this will attack me. Let's see the damage. 6. I'm still alive. Actually, that's not 6, that's 7. Yeah, 7, but I'm still alive. I have 13. Okay, let's see. This is the only card that was added, so I'm looking only this side. Black and red, nothing, but here I have 2 black, meaning another beast gonna escape, and that's gonna be a game over for me, sadly. Wow, alright, so that was one of the losing conditions. 3 beasts managed to escape. Really bad for me. Alright, so now you know in some general means how this plays. I'm just gonna show you something. I'm gonna make like I actually didn't lose the game. I'm just gonna make a tableau and explain you what happens when you use all your cards. Let's do something like this. Let's see. Let's say this was my. Let's say this was my tableau in the end. Give me a second just to make this. All right, so let's say I managed to survive and this was my tableau in the end. Okay, so what we're looking for, we're gonna score these signs, bonus signs and the top ones, and then we're gonna check against the damage. First, here I have a 6 and a 6, that's 12, and 1 that's 13. And this would actually kill me, so let's say it was like this at the end. So damage was not equal or greater than the sum of all my healths from all the cards. So here I have a 8 and a 6, that's 14, and I have 13 in damage, so I survive by 1 point. So important thing is that we have, as I said, let me see, actually this is 3, that's actually 9. This is a 10. I don't know why I saw 13. So this could stay like this. So 10 in damage, and I have 13 in health. So I survived. But now we're gonna combine these signs and try to score as much points as we can. So looking at the top, I have 4 different. Remember, this is a wild, so these 4 difference give me 6 points. And this here is only 1 point, and this is only also 1 point. On the bottom I have 3 of a kind, which is 4 points, and then this is basically nothing, because without the rune I can only use it as a wild. It must be connected to the rune, so this is 0. Alone it doesn't give me anything. It must be connected to one rune to actually copy that rune. So in total I have 12 points against 10 damage. So I did won the game, but then there is a list that says you're gonna check your points, difference between your points and the damage. So difference is 2, and if I remember correctly, that means I'm a very weak hunter. I won, but it's not like something I should be proud of. not a good hunter. And I think I showed you everything, and I'm probably gonna do some few more playthroughs so you can get a grasp of the game. My how it's called, the rule book, I'm still writing it. Once I finish it, I will add it with this mod, and then we'll see how to put this first on Tabletop Simulator so you can try it, and probably upload the files on BGG so you can try it, print and play. So that was Kravenblood. As you can see, a much more complex game than the Ragemore. It's still, I mean, it's only 18 cards, but there are a lot of things here that you need to watch for and plan for, and see what kind of actions you can do and what you can do. But that was that. As always, thank you for watching, and see you next time with a new video and with more explanation of this game. Thank you and goodbye.